feel like I might be wasting my time, but I have been riding around with these seeds in my truck for about 6 weeks waiting on some rain, and now we're finally getting it. Yeah, so normally I'd plant this stuff in the middle of October. Here we are, it's December, and I'm just now getting enough moisture in the ground to get this stuff planted. So I might be completely wasting my time. I don't know what my germination rates will be and if this stuff will really grow this late. But I guess even if it's early spring grazing, that'll be worth it to me. So I guess we're gonna see. But let me show you what I got here. The base is gonna be ryegrass, and then I'm mixing in a couple other things with it. So one of the things I've got that I've had mixed success with, but being that I'm keeping the cows off the pastures this winter instead of rotating them as it grows, is I'm gonna plant some turnips. And they make excellent forage. It's just a matter if you can get them to grow enough without the deer and the cows destroying them before they have a chance to really grow. They're not resilient like ryegrass is. And then I'm also planting a small amount of crimson clover in with it. I'm not putting a ton, but I am putting some to give me some legumes with my grasses. So I'll get this planted, or this hopper filled up. Normally I can fit like 4 bags of rye in it, and then I'm gonna go spread it on the field and show you what we're doing. All right, I'm gonna need to put one more bag, but I don't wanna just dump it loose because I think it'll slosh out if I hit any bad bumps. So in this field, all I've done is I've lightly disked the ground. You can see it probably disturbs about half of the ground, not all of it, but it does disturb enough that you get some good seed to soil contact. We've got our cow herd out there, most of them laying down. But I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna spread these seeds just with a broadcast spreader the best I can. And then I'm still undecided if I'm gonna drag something to cover them up or not. Now for this field, which is the one where we had planted the sorghum, Sudan grass, and the cowpeas, I decided to try to just broadcast and not disturb the soil. And if you look, there's just a ton of residue on this ground from the crops we had this summer. So I'm curious if the turnips and the ryegrass and the clover will come up through this debris, or if it's just too thick on the ground. But I guess we're gonna see. So I did overseed this. We'll see what happens with it. And I would love to see this stuff grow just as well as the areas where I plowed a little bit, because it saved me a lot of time, and I think it helps us lay down a lot more organic material into the ground a lot faster if we can get this stuff to grow like this. And after that last time we grazed it, there were a lot of dry cowpeas, and you can look, a lot of them fell to the ground when the cows were in here. Tons of them sprouted, and the deer have just been in here big time, hammering them every evening. There's a bunch of deer in this little plot right here eating. I think they're targeting these cowpeas because there were a lot more than I see now. And they don't seem to be messing with the sorghum Sudan grass. I think it's all for those cowpeas. Yeah, so sorry I didn't film a little bit more of the process of planting. I was kind of in a rush trying to beat this rain. And now I'm feeding my buddy Miss Daisy some Spanish moss. I think it's weird, but the cows seem to love this stuff. You like that, girl? Don't know why. Like I was telling y'all, we planted our grasses. We planted mostly ryegrass, and then I mixed in some turnips and just a little bit of crimson clover. That's all they had. I bought everything they had. And the difference this year is we're gonna keep the cows off of the planted areas until we have probably 90 or 100 days of growth, or I run out of hay, whatever happens first. I guess my big curiosity is, did we plant too late this year? I've never planted this late. We don't get super cold here, so our ground doesn't freeze. So I'm guessing that we'll get enough growing in the next 90 days that I'm hoping I have a pretty good stand of forage for these cows to start eating on. Hopefully we can make it through everything without running out of food or having to go get purchase feed. I really don't want to get purchase feed, but if we have to, we will. And let me know what you guys think. Did we plant too late? Did I waste my time and my money? on planting all the way in December, or will we get something to grow in the next few days? So let me know what y'all think. Hey, hard face. What you doing, bud? You getting big. Let's see here. It's him next to full grown cow. Anyway, take care. I'll see y'all on the next one.